for Rogue Actions Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, just plan on Thursday from here on out. I think Thursday is going to be the day again. We're just going to keep moving later in the week until finally we make it back to Monday, I think.
We're going to give it a shot and see what works. Hey, it's tough at the moment, man. Everyone's really, really busy. We try and do it when we can fit it in and around. And we're just finding that Monday, we're just struggling to catch up and do it. Thursdays we're around and we're streaming anyway, and it just makes sense. So, hello, fans. How are you, Cubs? How are you, man? You're looking fantastic.
Super good.
Have a look at the hair, Sunshine.
I know. And No Shave November. I'm already got quite a lot going on. I know you're just doing the mustache, raising awareness for prostate cancer research. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, men's health, men's suicide prevention as well. Yeah. So it's a bit of everything. Guys, you don't have to donate. If you can't donate, that's fine. But make sure that if you can't, do yourself a favor and just go to a friend of yours, right? And just say, dude, everything okay? Everything all right? How you going? Is everything okay? That is worth millions. All right, straight up. So reach out to your friends. If you've got a few mates, because guys don't reach out. Tend to keep that stuff to ourselves. Don't do it. Trust me. Anyway. Sorry, man. Let's get back to it, brother. My apologies. Didn't mean to sidetrack there.
That was a great sidetrack. I absolutely approve of that. Thank you. As a mental health professional myself, I always appreciate the awareness of mental health, especially men's mental health for me, because I happen to be, believe it or not, a man. Okay, here we go. Meme of the week. Here's your Kyber players. No, you can't just use Tarkin to nuke my GL. Why can't I hit your Lord Vader? Screw your 98% dodge. And then Chromium and below players. I don't have any good datacrons. Me either. Let's fight how it used to be.
That is 100% right.
This is the way I'm playing, guys. I'm telling you, this is the way to play this game right now.
Oh, man. I tell you what, the top one, I'm playing the top style, and I just did the last territory war, man, and the Tarkin, you know, we did the deployable cooling systems. You remember, it's the same thing, right? That's basically what it is. Yeah. We did that back in Conquest early on. They took it away from us because it was too cheesy. But now they
they took it away from us because it was fun.
Yeah. But they give it back to us as long as we buy it or we work hard for it and grind it. And man, holy crap, it is ridiculous. It is stupid. It really is stupid. And it shouldn't be back. You should have it readily available or not at all. You can't pick and choose it, and putting it behind crons is BS. Anyway, just saying.
So, Heinzie, we have got the 7th anniversary for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes upon us. We typically see anniversary rewards as part of that. Just wanted to get your thoughts, number one, on happy anniversary for the game, and number two, what do you expect to see from the rewards?
Yeah, 7 years of sunshine, happiness, positive attitudes, and a game that just is faultless. It's been a wild ride. It really has.
Indeed.
I'm being sarcastic for those who don't realize. Look, we better get our 3 Clone Wars Chewie shards. That needs to happen. Like, if that doesn't happen,
it's automatic.
We have a problem. That just needs to happen. I think it'd be a good idea to give. I mean, in the past with these sorts of rewards, I'm pretty sure they've given away the Zeta mats, if I'm right, like pretty well a full Zeta, like the 20 mats. I mean, the Omicrons are the evolution of the Zeta mats these days. I think Omicrons in the new giveaways, I think, would be quite a nice touch.
Well, they're definitely going to give Omicrons, I think, but why not just give everyone a full Omicron?
Yeah. I mean, you need so many of them now. Like, honestly, in the game, it's not like there's only 10 you can put it on. So there's so many now in every single character that's released that, it's going to be eaten up in next to no time like the Zeta mats are. So honestly, I think that it just makes sense to throw some in there for sure. I'd actually like to see some mod enhancement stuff chucked in there as well. The new ones, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm sorry. It's pretty late here right now. Is it the attenuators? If I'm right, is it the attenuators?
I think so. That'd be nice. What about here? I'm gonna give you a really crazy idea, Heinzie.
Okay.
What if they gave us fully crafted gear?
That would be ridiculous.
Fully crafted gear 12 gear. Right side.
Ridiculous. Oh, that's silly. You're talking rubbish, mate.
Why not? When have they ever done that?
Because they haven't given it to us for 7 years. Why would they do it now?
If we've been playing this, if we are still here after 7 years, surely there's somebody at CG who looks at this community and goes, wow, you're still here.
Well,
good for you. You're still here.
Yes.
Why don't
fully
we give him something really nice for being here?
Yeah, I mean,
for showing up.
The Gear 12 Plus stuff would be nice for sure. That seems to be the real gross one, honestly. So Gear 12 Plus fully crafted piece, I'd never say no to that. I just don't see it happening, mate. Honestly, I love the idea though, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. I really don't. But
it's always bothered me that there's like nowhere in the game that gives that to you ever for anything.
No. I mean, you can earn it obviously in the Sith Raid still, can't you? Get the fully crafted gear in the Sith Raid for the Gear 12 stuff, not the Gear 12 Plus. But
right.
Those Gear 12 Plus are pretty valuable to them. I mean, there is a lot of investment in unlocking those, just like relics. But
they only ask us to take, 50 characters to relics.
Yeah, and really,
I
don't find the relics is the
What's
grind.
the harm in one single fully crafted piece of Gear 12 Plus gear?
Yeah, I don't see the relics as much of a grind as it is to get from Gear 12 to Gear 13. I still find that disgusting. That's just me. And This is someone who's been doing a stupid amount of Relic 9s recently. I've got to do like 3 Relic 9s on Friday night.
I don't know. I think the Relic 9 grind is pretty bad too.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, certainly I think that, now's time to share the love. It has been 7 years. You're not going to break the game by giving us stuff. I mean, you're just not. The game, has its own issues as it is. So, you know what? For the sake of a couple of pieces here and there, is it going to make a huge difference to everyone overall? No. Is it going to make player base happy that's stuck in this game and invested time, effort, money over 7 years?
Yeah.
Is there a great way to reward them? Of course there is. Yep. Sales 101. Give a bit back and they'll put more in. I mean, that's just how it works, right? Straight up. That's their model. So it makes sense to me, but we'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. I think that it'll probably just be very akin to what they've done before, which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the anniversary rewards. Every year they're good. And every year I want more because I'm a millennial. I just want more. All right. Heinzie, we posed a question today in my chat. I've got a fun activity for you. We'll turn this into our viewer's choice question. For my half of the video, I guess. But it's not a question. It's just, I just want your opinion. So, the question is posed. What would it take to bring you back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Now, obviously, you and I are still playing. But there's a lot of people out there who quit, who still watch the videos, who still come to the streams because they just love this community. And so, I got some perspective from these people in my chat today, and I want to gauge. Here's the responses. What would it take to bring you back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? Heinzie, you're now CG. Answer as if you're CG on if you're willing to do it, okay?
Do you want me to answer as CG, not as myself?
Not as yourself, as if you are CG, which means you're probably going to say no to all of them.
Oh, look, if I'm CG, I'm just sitting there going, we're going all right here.
I want you to justify it though. Like, tell me why CG would say no to this.
I'm gonna release a Datacron just with only dodge stats on it. That's what I'm gonna do. That seems to be working well for us.
Okay, so speaking of Datacrons, the first response, Mr. CG, is I will come back to the game if you remove Datacrons.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're making too much money out of this. I like your thinking, but it's making some serious coin. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. Nice thinking though, A for effort, but no.
Okay, fine. Here's the next response. Here's the next response.
For this, man. That's what we need.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You are top cash right now.
I'm so not top cash. Anyway, let's go.
All right. The next response was, I will come back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes if, and then the response was, nope.
Well, again, the game's in a good place right now. So everything's really positive. The numbers are good. The engagement's good. We're listening to you. Don't forget that we are listening to you. It's very important. So make sure that And by the way, there's another pack just come out. So enjoy that. Have fun with that one. And get yourself some more crons. They're pretty good right now.
Okay, I will come back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes if you stop locking meta-defining characters behind Conquest.
Well, how am I going to make some cash if I do that? I mean, seriously. I mean, we want our refreshes. We need the crystals in your refreshes. We need to do that. I mean, Can't give away for nothing. I mean, the Conquest Pass. I mean, we make some good money out of that. That works all right. You want to, take it easy, just go out and you pay, 30, $40 for your Conquest Pass. That'll make it easier for you. That's a win. We give you more, the stamina, kicks in a lot quicker. But we can't give it away for nothing because, we're losing money by doing this, by giving stuff away. So, that can't work.
We'd hate to affect your bottom line, Heinzie.
Well, I'm all about the bottom line. I mean, that's my job here. And, if we don't have a game that's making money, well, the lights get turned off. And I can't afford my, holiday to Hawaii. So that's just not going to work. I mean, that's what it's all about. I've got to get my margaritas.
All right. We will come back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes if there is more meta parity in fleets.
No. Fleets are great. There's nothing wrong with fleets. They're fantastic. There is absolutely no problems with fleets right now. There's plenty of base ships. There's enough for everyone to go around. I like at the moment what Endurance is doing. Endurance is doing some good stuff. We're pretty happy with that. You guys were sooking a little while ago about Executor, so we give you profundity, and that's fixed that problem. But it's easy to get, especially if you get the packs. It works a treat. So I don't see a problem with that. That works great. It's no problem.
I will come back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for Slave Leia.
Yeah, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. We'd like to. We'd like to. If we did an adults version of the game that would start from scratch, and you'd have to get a hyperdrive bundle worth $999.99, maybe we'd consider it. We're PG here. We're very, very. We've got to be a bit conservative when it comes to things like that. Hut Slayer Leia, that's all you're getting. You get a glimpse of it only for one event, and then once you've done it, you can't play it again anyway. So you get a little bit of it, but that's all you get.
I will come back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes if you make Conquest less grindy.
We've covered this, mate. I need the refreshers. We need the bottom line. That's not going to work. Move on. Next question.
I will come back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes if you give us a Death Star raid.
Oh, look, we're not investing in raids. We've talked about this years ago, okay? They take a lot of work. You guys finish them in 2 seconds because the community is way too smart. They're incredibly intelligent. They can't, we can't make them quick enough, so we're just not going to make them at all.
Okay, and finally, we have a question actually for you, CG, from the chat. Somebody who will remain anonymous says they sold their account on the black market to somebody else, and then the guy gave it back because it was just not worth playing anymore. What's your response to that?
Well, I'm glad you gave it back because it's against the terms of service, firstly. That's the number one thing. Can I have your ally code, please, so I can ban you?
Oh, okay. So you do ban people for terms of service violations? Not just
maybe.
Arnold.
It depends. If it's a full moon on a Thursday, that I am actually in the office and not remote, and I get access to that one laptop for the 20 minutes.
Okay. I thought that terms of service only applied to big YouTubers.
I'll just go, launch your ticket, and we'll deal with it later, maybe, possibly. I'm quite sure.
All right, everyone, round of applause to Heinzie. He did very well. Very well. Yeah. Oh, here's a good question. Do you ban people for cheating in GAC? They're not going to take that question.
Of course we do. We are vigilant. We have special systems in place. We know when people are cheating.
They know.
We know. And let's just leave it at that, shall we? Let's not go any further. All right, all jokes aside, CG, love you guys. We're just mucking around. We're just being silly. All jokes.
7 years into the game, you got to stay sane somehow.
It's the only way we keep normal.
Oh my gosh.
We love the game. It's been 7 years. We love you guys. We're just mucking around. You know it. So couldn't help myself.
I think, what I think is the biggest thing that brings people back to the game, honestly, is that there's just really not a viable alternative to have a Star Wars collector game. If you want to have a Star Wars collector mobile game in your life, you're playing Galaxy of Heroes, and that's the only option. And so I think probably the worst thing that could happen for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is for a new hero collector style game to come out in the Star Wars universe that's very successful. Because I think a lot of us would, I know myself, that might be what would take me out of the game permanently.
I think we'd find that, okay, so there's two things there. Number one, the community is insane, and without the community, there would be no game. Honestly, this community, I've never seen them like it. Let's be completely honest. They are outstanding. They are an incredible group of people that go through thick and thin all together, and I've never seen a group like it. There is nothing like these guys. You're all a bunch of superstars, and we love you all. Every single one of you. That's the first thing. But you're right. If there was a viable alternative game, and when GAC is not on, we do, even as creators, we struggle to find other stuff to do.
I just don't do it.
Well, you can't stream Conquest. Doesn't work, right? You can't stream farming your account because no one wants to watch it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is that as a Star Wars fan and a lover, we've been so hard done by with Star Wars games for so long now. You're right. The only viable thing that is streamable, we'll call it, is this game, which we love, and it's great and it's amazing. But if we had other viable options, you would do both. So when GAC's not on, you've got something else to play as a backup option, just to fill the time. Because there's a good 10 days or so that you can't stream anything because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
On the flip side, some people might want to give up Galaxy Heroes completely and play another game. The door's open, and Lucasfilm have taken their IP back. It's not just under EA anymore. So the options are there. Someone just needs to go in and say, dude, we can make a better game than what's out there, or a competitive game. And can you give us the IP? It'd be great. You got it back in your hands. You know, it's not rocket science. It's just not. And I'm surprised, CG aren't a little bit concerned by that, because I would be.
I don't think they're concerned by very much right now. Honestly,
Oh,
to me,
my
my read of CG, I think they're on autopilot, man.
I've spoken to a few people that I know of. I can't really say who, of course, but
sources. He's got sources.
The people that I've spoken to are pretty confident in the future of this game, honestly, and that's no BS. So yeah, I wouldn't be worried about the game being turned off tomorrow, from what I've heard.
I'm not worried about it being turned off tomorrow. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I think a lot of the messages we've received, or a lot of the stuff that's come out over the last year, just doesn't give me any confidence in the future. I'll put it this way. I think the game is trending like this right now. It's not going like this. It's just trending like this. And the amount of distance to the game's end is pretty far still, I think. But I don't personally have confidence that it picks back up. I don't. But I would love to be proven wrong. That'd be great.
Let's prove Cubs wrong. I like it.
Prove Cubs wrong. Hashtag prove Cubs wrong. All right, we're going to go over to Heinz's video. We got 3 great subjects to cover over there. I will leave a link down below in the description for all of you. And Heinz, say something real quick while the outro rolls. Say something silly real quick. You only have a couple seconds. Hurry up.
Mustaches are awesome.
That's all you got?